fashion tips for spring and summer 2021. The best part of every year is when the seasons start changing, and this year's hottest trends begin to emerge. Of course, there are always fashionistas and trend predictors that try to tell you exactly what to buy before it flies off the shelf. They'll usually predict something about patterns being the new pink or jelly sandals being the new flip-flops. Believe it or not, the most out there trends are usually the highest performing ones too. Spring and summer 2021 will prove to be one of fashion's biggest coming out parties in forever. After a year of being trapped in our rooms, everyone is going to be itching to show up and show out in the hottest fits. I'm going to take you through a rundown of exactly what trends will be flooding your Instagram this season. First up on the trend board of spring and summer are jelly sandals. Every summer it feels as though all the stylists in the world flock to one go-to pair of sandals. Over the last few years, we've witnessed the birth and death of those chunky block sandals. Interestingly enough, this year's go-to couldn't be more opposite from those. The infamous Steve Madden block sandals are chunky and heavy on your ankles, drawing a lot of attention to your legs and feet. This year's jelly sandals are dainty and apparently very narrow. They elongate your leg with their simple nature and come in tons of bright colors. Word on the street is they're very comfortable to walk into. You can find these sandals at Nordstrom with Jeffrey Campbell's collection, at Steve Madden, or at your nearest Gucci. If you're not interested in spending $350 on a pair of sandals, Jeffrey Campbell and Stephen Madden's versions are nearly identical for a much nicer price. Jumping into the clothing trends for my fashion lovers, let's talk three-piece sets. Last year, we all loved a nice matching skirt and top set, but this summer, we're matching our bikinis to our outfits. All of the high-end, fashion icon stores, such as Revolve, Princess Polly, etc., have been obsessing over these three-piece sets, but a fashion tip for you is that you can get these almost anywhere now. These matching outfits for our bikinis are not just any outfits, they are mainly button-down shirts and flowy shorts made of the same material as beach towels. If you're looking for more inspiration on this trend, run to Pinterest and you'll see exactly what I mean. British Vogue predicted that one of the major fashion trends for this season will be monochrome outfits. If you're one of my fashionistas that finds herself with a wardrobe of all black clothes, this one is for you. Matching colors and patterns is a totally hot fashion statement you can make that will be a showstopper. Of course, you can steer towards the all black or all white outfit, but personally, I urge you all to try out the monochrome pattern look. Many fashion advice columns will warn you that patterns can be tricky and make an outfit look cheap, but in this case, a matching pattern will elevate your look. Apparently, this summer we are loving buttons. Another top trend for this spring-summer will be silk, or see-through button-downs. I've already seen models rocking this look over bikinis, bras, or the brave ones with nothing underneath. The best part about this trend is that it's versatile. You can keep it unbuttoned, fully buttoned, or button one in different places on the shirt to create a million completely different looks. While we're on the silk trend, I should mention that silk scarves won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Those silk scarves that you saw people wearing as shirts last summer will be 100% in this summer as well. Not only will people be wearing them as shirts, but also as head wraps with sunglasses. You can thank TikTok for that trend. This year, we are all obsessed with seeing strings wrapped around each other's bodies. So, if that means bikinis with strings that tie to your waist or crop tops that gain an extra inch in length with ties around the hips, you'll see it everywhere. For the most part, this trend is pretty comfortable, but wearing straps around your belly when you go out to dinner may lead to a bit of discomfort. Good news is you can loosen them if you need to. This next trend is making many people feel a bit weary. Bermuda shorts are making a comeback. Suddenly, the trend isn't the shorter the better it's. Cut your shorts off at your knees instead. Luckily, for my girls who have thick thighs and experience chaffing in the summer, this is a dream come true. Models such as Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber have already debuted Bermuda shorts in front of the paparazzi, which basically set the trend in stone for the summer. Personally, I think I'll steer more towards dresses than squeezing my legs into Bermudas all summer. Speaking of dresses, low-back dresses are stealing the show this summer. I'm actually not sure if low-back or backless is the right way to describe this trend because some of the models I've seen rocking this have an exposed back all the way down to their butt. The good news is these backless dresses give you an effortless elegance. Pull your hair up into a low bun and strut out with your sun-kissed cheeks and low-back dress, you'll steal the show. What trends will you be rocking this summer? Anything is fair game when you haven't left your home in months. The fashion world is changing just as drastically as the real world is. I think this year, anything you rock with confidence will be trendy and show-stopping. Please like and subscribe if you like this video.